Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm bringing you into a very special coaching session I had with a client. We are exploring the power of visualization, and not on the tennis court, but in the game of pool. After guiding her through a simple 6-6 count exercise to calm her mind, we dove into the mental strategies that can make all the difference. Let's get started and see how mastering your inner game can elevate your performance. Like, share, comment, and subscribe as this helps the channel. Thanks, guys. Let's watch this together. That it thinks in energy. So the brain is able to detect the energy outside of us, and it's able to inform our brain stem to really, hey, prepare for a threat. So it does that automatically. It's under our awareness. We are not going to be able to track it because your brain it's automatically doing that for you, right? It's like our phone has all these apps that are running behind, and we don't pay attention to it. We just press and it works. We don't even know how it works. It just does work, right? But there's a lot of circuitry, there's a lot of calculations that our phones are making constantly in order to get us to have a functional phone that it's going to do. And when I press, it's going to take me there, right? So our brain does the same thing. So we need to do this is calm the circuit. And then once we have the motivational circuits open, that's when we actually can program. And we're talking about program because our brain is programmable. Okay. You can actually, that's how habits happen. We program a new habit. And this is what we're doing. We call it programs, right? A training program, a habit program. And so this program that we're putting in right now, it is to really create a powerful break at the pool table. Would you agree? That's a great goal to have?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, tennis players do this when they practice their service. They do that in their mind. They're coaches, right? Soccer players do the same thing. Baseball players, any sport, their coaches trains them in their ability to imagine the outcome before they go into the field. Okay. And so what happens when you are playing with other people, your brain is actually a lot more alert for threats. When you are in a social environment, the brain is scanning for, hey, I'm the only woman here. Everybody else is a stranger, and I want to keep you safe. So your brain is using energy to keep you safe and is using energy to keep you alive. So it's using that energy away from your actual power. So your brain is more concerned about keeping you safe and alive than you having a strong break. Does that make sense?
Yes. In fact, sometimes when I go in, I I feel like I'm nervous and um, more nervous being there than doing a pool.
Yeah, makes
I
sense.
don't.
That's exactly what your brain is doing. Your brain, you feel nervous because you're out of regulation. Your nervous system, it becomes dysregulated. It is being triggered to be alert. See? And so that's a sign that your brain is using energy not to digest, but it's preparing to protect you. So what you can do actually when you're there, before you play, I want you to go into the pool and I want you to visualize this first. So during the week, before you go in again to play pool, try this exercise. When you do your tick six, I want you to visualize yourself walking into the building, relaxed. Imagine the perfect scenario. You are relaxed, you are calm, you are focused, and you know you're going to have your best game that day. The best. You're going to see yourself going back home, relaxed and calm. And I want you to visualize that in your mind before you actually go into the game. As you prepare your brain, and you're training it to see what you want to see, when you actually are conditioning and preparing your brain the day of actually going there, then you go there and you play, right? Your brain already has an awareness that, hey, we already practiced this. I don't need to be nervous. It's safe. Okay. So when you take 6, you're going to feel this. You're going to feel the anxiety come up. And I want you to just breathe it out. Okay. And tell yourself, yeah, I am safe. So breathe in, I am safe. And you tell yourself, I am safe. I breathe in, I am safe. And I let go and I breathe out. Okay. All is well. So I am safe. All is well. Okay, you tell that to your mind, okay? When you feel that anxiety, because it's going to come out, because your brain has to train itself to see that it's safe. And now when you're playing the game, all that energy that was spent to keep you safe, it's going to be focused on the game. So your break is going to be very powerful because you have more energy in your focus and less in keeping you safe.
I think that will be a good thing, because now that you talk about it, I can feel when I go in, I don't feel right. Something is, and then I don't shoot very well. So it's like I guess, like you say, not focused.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, it's our brain. So don't be too hard on yourself because now you know what's happening,
Uh-huh.
right? So now you're like, oh, I know what's happening. My brain is trying to keep me safe. You can actually talk to yourself. Oh, Harriet, you are safe. I know what's happening. Thank you, brain. You're trying to keep me safe. Your brain is trying to keep you safe, which is great, isn't it?
Mhm.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful that our brain is our bodyguard. If you look at it that way, if you change the perspective, our brain, now you're gonna be less hard on yourself. You're not gonna beat yourself down. You're not gonna say to yourself, "Oh, come on, I'm so shy. I'm so awkward. Oh, look at that. You're not social. They're gonna feel that you're just weird." No, 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 no. All that it's not gonna happen anymore because now you know what's happening. You see, it's nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong. You can smile. Thank you. I know exactly what's going on. Oh, it's not me. Oh my, I thought it was me all the time. I thought I was weird and kind of awkward. No, it's just my brain doing its job. Now I need to go into exercise and tell my brain, I'm safe, I'm okay. When we go there, this is the movie I want you to play. And then when you're there, your brain is like, oh yeah, I've seen this before. You see, you're training your brain to see this scenario before it happens.
Mhm.
You see, yeah, and then eventually boom, it's gonna happen. You're gonna be there. You're gonna feel like, oh, I'm all relaxed, and everybody's gonna be like, whoa, wow, I didn't see this woman before like that. She's so energetic and free. You actually beware. I just want to be aware. Beware that men are gonna be very attractive to you when you are that way. It's just that when you're confident and grounded, it makes men look like, wow, I can respect this woman even more. Wow, and then you're able to set boundaries too. You can say, yeah, you can respect me for being a great here. We're all friends. And you don't have to shy away from it. It's okay because now you know what's happening. They're attracted to me because I am no longer that timid, kind of like scared person. Now I'm open. Who's next? I'm winning. Who's
Yeah.
next? You know?
Okay.
Let's go. Who's next? And you're gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna do wonderful because you know exactly what your brain and then at the end of the day, when you get home, you can think of, all right, so what went well today? When you do in the evening, when you prepare for the next day, you can say, wow, okay, let me do as I do the COM 6, because remember, This exercise, as I go into is going to the gym. When you do this exercise, your brain is working out, and it's actually needs energy. So make sure you're drinking water when you're there. Make sure you are drinking plenty of water, because your brain needs that water and energy. Because this, every time we're using the brain, we're actually exercising it, and it's using energy. Water, it's great for the brain. Okay, so boom. You hydrate, you play well. Don't let that distract you, because that can also impair your ability to be in the game if you're dehydrated.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And then